Much devastation and so many new details here out of Amherst today. Crews actually just cleaning up just a few minutes ago and packing up after 3 full days of their efforts of trying to put out this devastating fire. We're going to take a look at the scene here on Olympia Drive, where the current count of displaced students now at 232. You can see all that debris just sitting there after burned to the ground. And if you take a look at your screens now, you'll see that shocking scene from Friday night. According to fire crews, calls started coming in around 8 p.m. that evening about a fire at a building that was under construction. Officials arrived to find the building completely engulfed in flames and the fire spreading to nearby buildings, including this one. While there have been no reported injuries, thankfully, those hundreds of UMass students are now without a place to live and without all of their belongings. On Saturday, the fire department shared with us the efforts to put the fire out were slowed by poor water pressure in the area. This leading the town manager to call a state of emergency, and you'll hear more about that coming up in our 6 o'clock hour. But first, Western Mass News is getting answers after receiving hundreds of comments on our Facebook post about this fire. One viewer posting the question, weren't these buildings fairly new, and why did they burn so fast? I spoke with Amherst Fire Chief Lindsay Stromgren, who explained that even though this was a newer building with working sprinkler system, the system was no match for such fierce flames.
Sprinkler systems like this for residential structures are not designed for this kind of fire load. They're designed to put out a small fire in your apartment when it starts, not to have the massive fire load that we saw from the number 47 Olympia Drive, which is what originally caught fire, the building under construction.
The chief explained that this 3-alarm fire took several mutual aid departments to put out. He says that for comparison, the last fire that could even compare was in the mid-'80s when the Amherst College Gymnasium caught fire. This fire is still much more impactful, seeing as how many students were impacted and displaced. Additionally, the cause of the fire is still under investigation at this time, and while we could not speak with the university in person today, the provost and senior vice chancellor for academic affairs wrote a letter to faculty that reads in part, the affected students, many of whom have lost their belongings, including laptops and course material, will require academic accommodations as they recover from the fire. I ask that you provide these accommodations and work with your students in the coming days to give them space, support, and the time they need. Now,